All right, this is October 4th, 2015, and we're watching the water vapor loop on the East Coast, Northwest Atlantic. And today we see a large spinning low pressure system here. This is not indicated on the Hurricane Center map, but this is trying to spin up, and it's a very large system. It's spinning vigorously, and it's picking up moisture from Hurricane Joaquin right here. Hurricane Joaquin. And so we've got a moisture field moving into the East Coast right here near New Jersey and Philadelphia and all that area. And part of that moisture field is feeding this spinning system right here. And there's a HAARP transmitter on that, on the core and all the way around the edges of that little system there. We have heat all the way around this, and they're going to keep heat on this until this goes away, because this is a big problem. If it merges with Joaquin, that could become a superstorm. So they're preparing to keep these two separated. That would not be pretty if they got together. All right, let's go ahead and look at the this is the infrared loop, and you can see there is a lot of rain in that little system here. And there's a lot of rain in this hurricane still, and a lot of that is moving into the East Coast. So we'll have to keep an eye on this and see what happens. But high pressure right here is starting to cut off the flow. There's a flow moving into this tail here. Right here, let's go back and look at the water vapor loop again. Right through here. So this is all starting to break apart. And trying to surround this hurricane with hot air. They got this problem right here to deal with now. They got two problems. Actually, here's another problem up here, starting to spin up, and that also has a HAARP transmitter on it right here. So there's three problems. All right, let's take a look here again, and we have the National Hurricane Center. Let's look at that. Okay. Joaquin is listed at Category 1, 85 mile per hour winds, moving 13 miles per hour to the northeast. And of course, this right over here over Florida, there's nothing indicated, even though there is a very large counterclockwise system trying to spin up into a hurricane right there. That is a very big system. All right. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the ship. There's a ship that was lost at sea. And the Faro is the name of the ship. And the relatives of the crew members want answers as to why that ship would have sailed straight into a hurricane. And what I think happened is that the ship just got the wrong information. He got the wrong weather information like all the rest of us. Everybody, all the weather people on TV were saying that this hurricane was going to go due north. Okay, it was going to go right into Virginia and Maryland and up towards that direction, up into the northeast. That hurricane was right down here, and they were forecasting that the track would go north. And so the captain probably saw that information, and he decided he would set sail and go to the south, and they would go by that hurricane probably and continue on. But at any rate, this article doesn't really address the problem of the weather at all. They just they talk about the Bermuda Triangle and a few other things. But the weather reporting is a real big problem because of the inaccuracy. This is a picture of the ship right here. It's not really very tall along the bow. It is a big cargo ship, but there are ones that are much better suited for going out in a hurricane. That is a large ship. Anyway, this article here doesn't even touch on the inaccuracies of the weather at all. So anyway, I just wanted to point that out. I think that the captain, who had 20 years, very, very experienced mariner, He didn't anticipate what we all, we all thought that thing was going to go north until we saw the transmitters moving into place, and then it became apparent what was going to happen. But most people don't know what to do with that information. They can't believe that weather can be modified, and but it is happening, and we're watching that. We're trying to report it every day. So I don't know what to say. I hope they find the ship and find the bodies. But we got to start giving accurate weather reports, regardless of the of what's going on, because this is going to happen again. Okay, let's look at the Northeast Pacific. Here is California. We've got that low right here. We've got a HAARP transmitter right on top of it, and that is keeping this system from delivering a lot of rain. This low, this is a mid and upper level low pressure system, should look like this. A very large system with a lot of rain in it, but it doesn't because of this transmitter. So we're getting very sparse amounts of rain. Last night around 3:30 in the morning, we got a quarter inch, and that's been it so far today. This high pressure here, this blockade, will keep this system out of California, as well as neutralizing this. Okay, let's look at this in the, also this tropical storm here is being blown apart, right, just west of Hawaii. There's a blast pattern all the way around, and watch the core, what happens. Core diminishes from a magenta and dark blue to a aqua color, which is down here. So the intensity drops significantly, and we see that blast pattern. This looks like a blast pattern, very clear blast pattern right there. Okay, let's go on here. This is the western U.S. We can get a better view of the low passing right over Los Angeles right now. This thing should be dumping tons of rain on us, but it is not. We got a quarter inch so far. All right, let's look at this in the infrared loop. The north side of the low has got precipitation showing up on the radar, but the other half does not. On the southern side, we don't see much rain at all. Okay, here's the southwest water vapor loop, and this is the core of that low right here, and we don't see much rain at all. There's plenty of rain moving in through Mexico up through Texas. That high pressure right here, this is a HAARP transmitter, has redirected all that rain over into Texas. In the meantime, California, which needs the rain and the worst, isn't getting any. All right, small cells of rain right here passing over Channel Islands into Los Angeles, but no real rain to speak of. Quarter inch. All right, here is the SSEC geostationary satellite, and we can see some chemtrails being laid out throughout this front here. This is that low pressure offshore. There is a lot of clockwise movement within this counterclockwise spinning rotating storm, and that indicates descending air by HAARP transmitter. When we see clockwise movement within this spinning low, that indicates descending air, high pressure. Okay, so that's what we're seeing throughout here, and also there's some chemtrails being laid out to stop the rain. All right, so that's what's happening. We've already seen the East Coast. That is quite a situation there. They got to deal with that. They don't want to let that get near this. That's the main thing. Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll do another update tomorrow. Thanks for watching.